Welcome back for another episode of TSP, episode 159. We have another great episode for you this week. It's just us three guys, TSP OGs. Bobby makes a family trip up north to Michigan to one of the biggest Christmas stores in the world and makes a stop at a nice local restaurant that is also a tradition for his family. Joe also walks us through his first turkey fry. And we go around the mill with a few topics. First being an update from the Adam22 reality TV show where the contestants are competing to fuck his wife. And TSP has a little bit of skin in the game as we back one of the contestants, Crip Mac, in his introduction video we show on the pod. And if you play video games, would you stop playing them if the cost of playing that video game was per hour played? And Drake drops his new released EP where Bobby gives his takes on the tracks, and I also mentioned that there is a shout out to a specific Taylor Swift on one of those tracks, Red Button. And as always, coming off a victory and a D-Lo dub from last week, we are going with another D-Lo lock of the week. This one coming from Monday Night Football, so be sure to lock in those bets and ride the D-Lo train to victory. All this and more on another loaded episode of TSP. And if you haven't already and you're enjoying these episodes, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. All that helps us in the algorithms and get out to new listeners so we can grow TSP. And with all that being said, we hope that you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Maybe share down below something that you are thankful for, and we'll catch you in a couple weeks for 160. Enjoy the show.
You are now tuned in. 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 You are now tuned in to the TSP. Got the game in our hand like a PSP. Bob Dylan Joe, one hell of a show. All the mother podcasts, let it go. That y'all recording boring, gotta snore. TSP hitting like T early in the morning. Been doing all things since 2019. Pay respect, bow down, baby, kiss the ring. Take a second, enjoy the moment. You witnessing greatness. Still welcome if you new, forgiving your lateness. You streaming in your car, then let it ride. If you on the YouTube, like the video, subscribe. You are now tuned in to the TSP. You are now tuned in to the You are now tuned in. You are now tuned in to TSP.
That's a yes, Sirski. TSP episode 159. I'm your host, Bobby Hall, and with me, as always, my compadres here. We got young sick boy D-Lo, and then we got young Turk, Joe the Greek. Joe, I know how you're doing. Dylan, put it out there, man. This is your flu game, apparently.
This is the flu podcast. I'm going to try to power through it. I feel fine. Just the voice is shot. So drinking some hot coffee, loosen it up a little bit. And hopefully
Blippy. In the last 15 minutes, it's been a significant improvement.
Oh, yeah. During the intro, I cleared as much as I could. And
you're just in there hacking it up.
Oh, yeah. the hot coffee, man. It's definitely a trick. I'm not a big hot tea guy, so hot coffee or anything really warm helps you kind of loosen it up. But
are you a hot toddy dude?
Hot toddy.
Is that like an alcoholic?
I think so. I'm not fully aware, man.
I don't know. It's just been a long week. Change of weather. It was like 60 degrees, over 60 degrees a couple days ago, and then literally the next day it went down to high 20s. So just working in those conditions, not being too prepared for the cold at work. Learned my lesson. So
what are you saying?
Is time. I mean, we
up, huh?
had. I think tomorrow we're gonna be back in the mid 50s, and then shit, gets real. So
unfortunate.
You dress, appropropriately.
Shout out to Carhartt.
Yeah, invest in
We've been very lucky this November. Really, I think I said something last week. Like the last couple years, like November and December, other than Christmas week last year was fucking nuts. But other than that, November, December is usually pretty mild these days, and then we get fucking slapped January, February, and part of March. But yeah, man, we're getting down into the nitty gritty. 30-degree days, 40-degree days, highs. So, yeah, man.
I'm not looking forward to it all.
Get well soon, bruv. But before we really get into anything, I wanted to shout out our guy from last week, Remy, because I mean, not only did our views go up, we gained some subscribers, and we've started the new TikTok page. And most of our followers right now are free people coming from his side because he tagged us, shouted us out in quite a few videos. And not only that, the coolest thing I thought was once he got off the show, he stuck around for, I don't know, what was it, another half hour probably? Just sitting in like the
Yeah.
little, I don't know, quote unquote green room, and just like was chilling and watch a show. And then afterwards, like he kicked it with you and me, Dylan, for probably another 30 minutes after that, just bullshitting. And it was cool, man. He's a really cool dude. And I had a lot of people reach out and say that they really liked the episode and just thought, he was a pretty awesome guy. So I just wanted to shout him out again because usually, when people are done, they hop off, which is, completely fine. No one expects you to sit and just watch our show. I thought it was kind of cool that he, he sat there and kind of watched us do our thing and talk with us some more, man. So shout out to him. He was cool.
Be cool to get him back
Absolutely.
if you want to do,
Yeah, and I'm sure he would. Like he's about to make that big move, and I told him that once he gets settled in, like I'm gonna grab his number and we're gonna make that Jungle Jim's trip happen for sure.
Little vacation
sometime in like early 24. So, but yeah, I wanted to start out with that because I mean, I just thought that was pretty cool of him to do. So, but another thing I wanted to talk about too was this week has been one of those weeks where like I'm kind of envious of you, Joe, in the fact that you don't really like sports. Definitely not in the fashion that me and Dylan do, where like, because the reason I'm bringing this up is because Sunday we have a come from behind win against a heated rival, humongous, mood swing, and we're getting ready to face off against our longest standing rival, the Pittsburgh Steelers, and we're getting pretty hyped up for that. And then Wednesday we get the news that starting quarterback Deshaun Watson fractured his shoulder against the Ravens. He's out for the year. He's got to get surgery. And now it's like, and in that, like, I remember when I got the notifications, I was at one of my first couple stops of the day, and that news totally like stopped me in my tracks, where like I stopped doing what I was doing for like probably like 20 minutes. And I'm really surprised I didn't hear anything from like my boss or any of my supervisors. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Because we have like a idle alert thing if you're sitting around for so long not moving. So, but it kind of fucked my whole day up, man. Like it ruined my mood, and it was just like it's just and then you get to thinking about like, God damn, man, it sucks that like you let something like it's a game affect your mood for a day or sometimes a week because of the whole shit that happened the last time we played the Steelers with losing to Nick Chubb and losing in the fashion we did. Like that fucked my whole week up. And I think I've talked about in here where the following day after that game, I took that day off and me and Tori had planned on doing shit together and stuff. And I was just awful to be around because I just couldn't shake, the emotions from the previous night. It sucks. And obviously I'm not alone. You're in the same boat as me and thousands 100%. Of others, but yeah, man, Joe, you were lucky to not be shackled to a team, to where it's just they affect your day to day life.
I have a great week every week.
Yeah, I believe I don't get 100%.
That sucks, but it's kind of funny.
I think we briefly talked about it, the day of, and you were right there with me, like just down in the fucking dumps after like being on an absolute high. I mean, that was arguably the biggest win that the Browns have had in 25 years, minus, obviously the win to get into the playoffs, but it all kind of, I don't know, you didn't really get erased because it still stands, but it just the good feelings completely disappeared.
Do you think your mood would be better if you guys were followers of like a better team? Because like honestly, the Browns have been historically.
I don't even want to talk about that.
Hypothetically, we only had, I don't know, the Bengals. I don't know. They suck too. So I don't know.
Yeah. And coincidentally, they lost their quarterback for the year too. So,
a day after.
Yeah.
What happened to him now?
After their fans were like $230 million. I'm like, dude.
What, didn't he just come back? Like
he had
4 weeks in or something.
And so he took I think he took a week or two off and then came back and he started to ball out and then tore like a ligament in his wrist and yeah, he's done for the year. It's like
Awesome.
he just not last year but the year before he had a ACL tear, so he was gone for that whole year as well. But
how much is that guaranteed?
There's a little bit of
a.
I mean, I get where you're coming from on that.
Yeah.
But Joe Burrow has taken them to the Super Bowl for 2 years in a row. So I mean, I get it, but at the same time, I mean, that's just people are going to point at that.
Yeah, he's not even. I mean, like the money contract thing is whatever. First off, it's not my money,
right?
And secondly, it's. I mean, he's not even the highest paid quarterback in the league anymore. I don't even know if he's like bottom of the top 10.
Who's the highest
contracts that came out?
Offhand, I'm just curious.
It's usually whoever the last one was.
I don't know this year, but next year, without a doubt, it will be Deshaun Watson. He's getting like $64 million.
Wasn't a couple years back like Dak Prescott trying to get something outrageous?
Him and then who else got one?
I feel like he's the first guy
got like a 10-year, like $500 million deal. So
that's nuts.
Because the plan is to obviously kick the can down the road again. Because he's only like his cap hit's only like 1 point whatever, and then they're going to kick the can again. It's obviously going to push over and pile up because you're not paying that money. You just push it over, and then eventually he'll even it out again with an extension. Because obviously that's the plan. His plan wasn't just to be here for 5 years for the extension. The plan's going to be here for the fucking decade. So we got to hunker down. Hopefully he can bring back some of that Baltimore magic when he comes back. And the fact that he did all that 14 of 14 on a fractured shoulder, throwing shoulder, and a high sprained ankle in the second half. I don't want to hear anything about his fucking toughness ever again. I know people were questioning his toughness about his earlier in the season injury, but he'll be back. You know, I mean, I don't know what it is with Browns quarterbacks and shoulders, but it's been 2 of the past 3 years. Been something with a fucking quarterback shoulder.
Yeah. So. But reality is this has been an absolute nightmare scenario with this trade and shit. And it's been a regrettable one at that. But I mean, you got to live with it now. You're chained to him for what, 3 more years at minimum. So we'll see what they can do. But I mean, I don't know. He every time you say he's about to turn around, something fucking happens. Like Tennessee, he makes a little noise, even though like that game wasn't like spectacular by any means. But he gets hurt there, comes back against Baltimore, sucks complete ass first half, but then comes out, balls out second half. You know, very heroically, as we've come to find out and watched. But anyways, I don't want to turn this into a whole Browns thing because, as we just said earlier, Joe doesn't give a fuck about any of this shit. But I brought it up because
I'm Googling some shit.
I wish
what's up with Baker Mayfield? I thought he was going to be around for a while.
Yeah, well, he played injured and went against, doctors, not orders, I guess, but advice, and just played like shit. And that was like basically his last year. Well, he had 1 more year. They had not like an option, and they were like, we decided not to do it. And then, or did they take his option?
That was his 5th year. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And,
so they had to sign him or cut him.
Yeah.
Traded him.
And he's not doing terrible for Tampa Bay. I mean, he's not doing anything spectacular by any means. Plus that's his 4th team in a calendar year. So,
I forgot RG3 was on there for a minute.
Now you're going way back.
He made like a sales pitch this week to get back into it, but I think he should just stick around with doing what he's doing, making good money, and you don't got to take hits. I mean, he got beat the fuck up, those last few years. So I don't know why you'd want to, come back or anything like that. But
he knows how to slide now.
Yeah, I can apparently run a 4.340 still, but I don't know about all that. Do not know about all that. Yeah, big day today. As you guys know, me and the family, Tori took the day off. So me, Tori, the kids, and my mom, we traveled up to Frankenmuth, Michigan, which is about a little over 2-hour drive from our area, or me and Joe's area. And they have the world's largest Christmas store. And we checked it out. And
was it sweet or what?
It is pretty cool. We've been there like 2 or 3 times, maybe a few more times than that.
I've never been there.
It's awesome, dude. I mean, it's got everything you can think of as far as like Christmas ornaments, tree stuff, everything Christmas, wise. And the thing that really pissed me off and was confusing is they do have a sports themed area where you got football stuff, all the sports you can think of, but then they got a whole section for obviously Michigan Wolverines, Michigan State. They had a whole section where there's a bunch of miscellaneous like college teams. You can get the helmets to hang on the tree or whatever. And then they had Ohio, I was surprised they had a kind of a big Ohio State section. Then you move into the NFL stuff. You got a Green Bay Packers section, which you're in Michigan. I guess they're kind of a state over. So I guess I could see it. Lions. I seen Patriots, Steelers. No Browns section. Couldn't believe it. But in all areas, dude, 2 hours away up in Michigan, they have a lengthy Ohio State section, which was cool. I grabbed a couple things. One thing I'm gonna hang down here in the basement, and then another a couple things that are gonna go in the tree. But couldn't believe it, man. Just no respect for the boys, and
It's
it was
not
just
like
odd.
revenue.
That's what I'm saying. But I don't know if that was me, if there's some Christmas store down here, and they had like a big ass Michigan fucking section in the middle of enemy territory, wouldn't make any sense. So I just if you're gonna have a Ohio State section, let's get some Cleveland shit in there. They had like one little like Cleveland helmet thing that I scooped up, and that was it. But like I said, they had a whole fucking Patriots, Steelers, Packers section. Of course, they had Lions. That makes sense.
They have Bengals.
But they didn't. They didn't. No, they didn't. So maybe there's just a whole thing with Ohio pro football teams because they seem to fuck with the college. But it was cool, man. We got a couple other things. We got one of those is it Advent calendars?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. I let the kids pick one out. There was like a what was like a Marvel one. So what you'll do, you know what that is, Dylan?
No idea.
Advent calendar. I used to do them all the time when I was little, but it's like this little calendar thing, like a little cardboard like cutout thing, and there'll be a spot for every day from December 1st to the 25th.
Oh, okay.
You'll pop one open,
Yeah.
and there's a chocolate in there.
Nice.
So obviously with having more than one kid, it would just be every other day. We'll let them pull one out, and it's cool. It's a cool way to kind of just count down to Christmas, and obviously you get a little chocolate thing too. So we always used to do that when I was a kid, and I spotted those out, and it was pretty cheap. So we scooped one up, let them pick out an ornament, and then I picked out a couple things. But next year though, we're gonna, because that place is open 300. I think it said 361 days a year. Next year we're gonna be going to like fucking September, man. It was absolutely balls to the wall. I would be willing to say there was probably 5,000 people at this place today.
So you're saying I shouldn't go tomorrow?
No. Unless you can
All
get
right.
there like when they open the fucking doors. We got there at like 11. Could barely find a parking spot. I mean, they've got thousands of parking spots. There's signs saying like 850 more spots back here. Took a minute to find a spot. We get in there. I mean, it's
Bro,
shoulder to
oh my
fucking
God.
shoulder.
It says the building is 7.35 acres in size, and
It's
it
huge.
sits on 27 acres.
Yeah, it's gigantic, man.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Isn't it crazy? Like, I mean, obviously there's a lot of people in the world, so maybe not when you think about it, but just in the saying of how many people decide to do the exact same thing you're doing at the exact same time. So you have like when I go to Cedar Point, for instance, you're there to ride some rides, right? But thousands of people decide to go the exact same day, the exact same time, from all over the world. You see a bunch of different people. Just kind of deflates the whole. Hopefully, it didn't ruin your day. Is what I'm trying to say.
I feel like
You're
it
still
depends. I
gonna enjoy
think a lot of people have the weekend off and the weather and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, I think those are probably factors.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I mean, obviously, it's just kind of.
But I get what you're saying. It is weird.
crazy.
Like, how the hell did you
How that
other
all works.
5,000 assholes decide to come today, not next week?
Thousands of other people decided to come on a Saturday at 11.
Well, with it being like the time that year that it is, it makes a little more sense. But even then, like It was a little more than I thought, especially at the time. Because I'm glad we came when we did. Because as we were walking out, like there was just people going, doing the serpentine or going up and down the fucking parking lot trying to find a spot, and just more
I
and more
can't
people
do.
coming in.
We were 8 deep on. We went and saw Santa today, at Bass Pro. We were like 8 or 9 deep in line. I couldn't deal with that. Doing that, looking around
Yeah,
for a spot. Now I'm good.
it's wild, man.
And fuck that
And
Santa
we got
shit,
to the
dude.
point where like Tori's like, I'm about to take Jax out to the truck. Like, this is fucking overwhelming. I'm like, I get it. I 100% get it. Like,
Having a panic attack. I get it.
yeah, low key. I mean, there was a lot of fucking people, man, and it was just, but it's a really cool store. It's definitely something I recommend people do. But like I said, they're open basically the entire year, and I would just probably go. Like,
it's called
early in the
Bronner's
fall.
Christmas Wonderland. Is that how you say it?
Yeah. Yep.
It's funny. The website's got Christ capitalized.
There's all
overly
kinds of like
religious.
nativity scenes, and no, because I mean, there's all kinds of stuff inside. Like I said, they got sports. They got like stupid. Like I got a ramen bowl ornament. They got beer ornament, like I seen Bud Light and like beer lights and shit. So,
Are you talking about the
I mean,
advent calendar shit? I last year I think Jamie got me a Dragon Ball one. It was sweet. Those things are dope, dude.
I think you sent that to me. I think I remember seeing that.
Dude, it was awesome.
Speaking of, I gotta go get one of those ornaments too. I can't forget that. But I think our guy here down the road, he said the 24th he's gonna have his trees ready to go. So
there you go.
What's that place?
It's like just right 2 miles from my house. This guy every year for like the past like 30 years, he sells real trees.
You decking out the house?
I mean, I'm not putting lights up or anything. I mean, because I ain't getting on my fucking roof or nothing wild like that. But like, I bought some stuff at that store today where like, because I got that big ass window next to my front door.
Yeah.
So I got a couple like these little light signs I want to hang up. And
Dude, you're talking about getting on your roof. I was in the backyard today, and my neighbor's on his roof out of nowhere. Hey man, that looks good. Cause I was cooking outside. Like, what are you? Oh.
Oh no!
Yeah, hold on a second. I'll be right back.
Yeah. I'm glad I'm not the only one that's got the kids popping in, but
got lost in the potatoes.
It was dope, man. It was really cool. It just, like I said, it's very overwhelming being around that many fucking people and like kind of close quarters, even though that place is that fucking big. But when you got that many people around, it feels like you're inside a fucking sardine can.
Yeah, but fuck all that.
Easy drive though, man. 23, basically all the way up. And once you're up in Michigan, you can basically bang it up to 80, comfortably, and get up in no time.
Yeah, the way it made it sound though, it's might need to go drive by it on one of those 4 days that they're not open. Just
yeah, and it's just right outside of Birch Run, and they've got all those like I want to go because they got the premium outlets right there in Birch Run. So I'd love to check those places out, but that'd be another thing I'd want to do like on like a fucking Monday or something. Because right this time of year, I know those places are just getting ransacked.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. I don't even want to go outside with the traffic getting bad already. You know what I mean? We went to stupid ass place today, like Bass Pro. Fucking PetSmart was busy. Why? Shit like that. I don't understand.
Because everyone treats their pets like their actual kids now, so they got to get their Christmas shopping done.
Man, that's what some damn fish food. You know what I mean? I just need to get fish food.
Well, that's another thing too. It's like Black Friday's not what it used to be, or what I think it should still be, and that's like on Black Friday, like everything, all the sales. I mean, I understand why they stopped it is because of all like this trampling and bullshit, and people.
I feel like COVID through
that. I mean, Cyber Monday with Amazon, all these places now. That's the move anymore.
That's fine too, but that's just not authentic enough. Like going out there camping, you see like the news team out there, and you'll see people like with tents waiting for people or waiting for the doors to open up to like a Best Buy to get that fucking 60-inch TV for $100 or all that crazy shit. Like,
I feel like
stores
the Black
with
Friday
high TVs,
shit's out all month.
When it comes
in the baby
to that,
section.
Authenticity or authentic shit that can go all the way by the wayside. You would camp out?
I didn't know. My mom's really into it though. She would make T-shirts for Black Friday, bro.
What the hell? She likes to party, huh?
Oh yeah, she's a
So
huge...
why are you criticizing me if you were nestled up in your bed till fucking 10 a.m.? You weren't out there in the trenches.
I still
Shit
fucking
sucks,
believed.
bro.
I still
What's
believed in
authentic.
Santa at the time, brother.
Yeah, what? 2015?
No, the
Yeah,
early
well, you-
2000s.
So yeah, 2013 for him. You ever have to work it, dude? It sucks. It's so
Yeah, I
bad.
did. I did. I was a cashier.
Me and
man.
Bob were cashing people out in fucking electronics.
shit
It
sucked.
sucked.
What was worse though, the actual Black Friday or the days that followed with all the returns?
Oh, I think the day that sucked was working Thanksgiving, working Black Friday, and then working that Saturday, and praying you got that Sunday
you have
off.
to get there at like fucking 2:30 or 3 in the morning, so you're tired
Yeah.
as fuck because at the time I'm 20 years old, so I'm not going to bed when I'm supposed to. I'm going to bed at midnight.
Because we're
And
stupid.
showing up fucking tired as shit, just banging fucking monsters all day. I don't know how my heart didn't erupt. And
They had
then
like 3 of the white ones at the time.
Zero sugar.
you go home for Thanksgiving. No, but fortunately, when you do come in that early, you get to leave at like 11 o'clock, but you're tired as shit. So you go eat your food, and then you don't really get to do anything because you got to be right the fuck back at the same exact time, the following morning. So
Shit, I had to go an hour earlier the next day.
Those 2 days just sucked, man. And the deals even at that time, nothing was even that great. You'd buy this shit at fucking regular price, but you'd get fucking Meyer bucks or some shit in which are like $50.
Santa bucks.
Meyer something.
You get a gift card.
Well,
for
they had those
$100
too,
or
but you got like, yeah, it wasn't even a gift card. It was like a fucking paper coupon.
yeah. Which you had to
Yeah.
use all at once too. Like it was no like you weren't gonna get change off.
People
it,
ate
you know
that
what I
shit
mean?
up, dude. Like, oh my god, let me get fucking 6 Kindles. Like, whatever.
Fuck, what's a Kindle?
Yeah, Myers
And then the
Black
company,
Fridays
of
always
course,
sucked.
they're just raking in the fucking dough, and they could have got us some sort of, and they don't even give you any kind of lunch. You know what I mean? Nothing. It's just you're fucking there. It's just nonstop, dude. But the only nice thing about it is it went kind of fast because it's just your fucking balls to the wall for 8 hours straight. There's
Yeah,
no
you know what happened.
downtime, man. I had to close one of those years too, and they're trying to tell me to like condition the aisles, and I'm like, get fucked. I'm like,
Yeah,
condition
if
the
I-
aisles,
with a
gonna
f-
get
with a
fucked up
shovel,
35
you know what I
seconds
mean?
later. Yeah. Like, Al, get the fuck out of my face, man.
Dude,
What do you
I
want me
was
to do here?
pulling skids out one time. People were getting in the way. I'm like, it's books, you fucks. It's books. It's coloring books. Move. What's in there? What's in there? And they're like,
Show
people
up at
are
fucking 3
stupid.
p.m. for something that went on sale 12 hours prior, and they're pissed. What do you mean it's gone?
Yeah, that was another thing too. Oh my god.
Like, well,
Check the
they
back.
fucking 8 of them, and they went on sale at 3 a.m. It's fucking 3:45 p.m. What do you mean? What do you want to do here?
That was yeah.
Check the back.
How many? Yeah, check the back. Let me reach into this magic portal called the back room and
Check the other stores. Yeah, okay. All fucking sold out. 'Cause we
Yeah.
each got fucking
then I
8
would
iPad
just
minis.
turn the screen and be like, look, no quantity. Oh, they have one remaining in Novi. You want to go to that store?
Yeah.
Well, they got one in Eastern Palestine. What the hell?
But
Now
yeah,
everyone
man,
has online
until
ordering
like
now.
6 years ago, dude, like the holidays just meant jack shit to me. Because
Sad.
I was always working them. I mean, Christmas was like the day that Meyer actually closed, shockingly. Still had to work Christmas Eve.
You're
Yeah,
working
man,
third
it's
shift,
just-
or you had to go in Christmas night because it technically was the next day.
You got these fucking dimwits walking around like, at least we get fucking time and a half. I'm like, bro, we make $10 an hour. Make 15 now. That's it.
Whoa! Still not a livable wage.
Fuck out of
Great.
here, man.
Yeah, have you ever been
Time and a half.
a cart boy during the first year that I was there at Meyer, and like closing down for Christmas, dude? We had to bring them all the carts from every square acre out there, and then use rows of carts as like a barricade across the doors, as if
That's
like
weird,
there's going to be a
wasn't it?
riot.
Yeah,
That's-
they kicked the door in.
Yeah,
I can't wait to get all these cucumbers. Just
the
leave.
door's locked. So
Yeah,
Dude, Black Friday
pull in
sucked.
fucking everybody. Like all those lanes would be open and shit. So all those fuckers would have to come in.
Yeah, finally,
There
for the
wasn't gonna be
first
no
time in the store's
fucking Department
history.
20 going on that day. You can eat shit.
Yeah, I ain't hoping you.
Good times.
Yeah, don't miss that, man. Yeah. Good luck to those that
I think
still
I'm,
gotta fuck around with that.
I think I'm having PTSD right now thinking about it.
Well, yeah, I don't even really know how we
Oof.
got there, but we just went an whole thing. But
Down
yeah,
that.
you're 100% right. Don't miss that at all. I mean, it was cool to hang out with some of those guys, but like I said, you're so fucking busy, you couldn't even stand around and fuck off. You had to like actually do shit those days. But
So you didn't just go to a Christmas store though, did you?
no, we went to one of my favorite places to go to because we used to camp all up, northern Michigan and shit, and you'd run through Birch Run, and there, I don't even know how my parents knew about it at the time, but it's a place called Tony's Restaurant on I-75. It's like a diner style place. It's been around, I think, for quite a long time. I've seen it on like 2 or 3 different shows on Travel Channel, Food Network, and stuff. Because it's one of those places that like they're known for pretty much like bacon and shit. They put bacon on just about anything. If you get a BLT, it's fucking stacked a mile high because it's got like a pound of bacon, and like you just don't leave hungry. It's one of those places where like the portions are awesome, and you don't leave hungry at all. And every time we go to that Christmas store, like because it's 5 minutes from there, so we stop in there every time, and that's exactly what we did today. I took a couple pictures. The first thing I got for the table was it was bacon, Colby Jack French fries or cheddar Jack fries, and as you can see there, like underneath are actual regular bacon bits, but on top, that's my favorite part. They just threw on full
Extra bacon.
bacon. Like I said, this is just the fucking bacon place. So
How many
my
points do
only
you think
knock
you're?
was could have had a little more cheese because you can kind of see the outer fries there really need a little love in there. But
Yeah, but how
um,
many points do you think your blood pressure went up eating this shit?
yeah. Well, once you walk into a place like that, like you just stop caring about that shit.
Yeah. Goes up when you walk
Obviously,
in
I
the door.
mean, look what's going on here. But um, they were
Bacon. That's
good.
like
But
whole bacon strips. That's nuts.
yeah, right on top. Like
Yeah.
the regular bits are right underneath. I should have took a couple of pictures. You can kind of see in the middle there, like some of the bits, but yeah, right on top, man. There's probably 7 or 8 full strips of bacon. I respect it. Um, but what I ordered was the Angry Tony Burger, which was and what I like is they got these fresh ground patties, and this has got. I told you guys pre-production. I was in the fucking zone, so I was 2 bites in, but I was like, shit. I forgot to take a picture. But what you got here, you see here, it's fresh ground patty, which I like. It's a little bit thicker, but it's still got that like smash patty kind of exterior. Like it's got a good crust on both sides, which I really liked. Um, this had jalapeno on it. I added mushroom and grilled onions. Had a spicy mayonnaise, um, lettuce, tomato, and I really thought that was good as shit, man. And it had a nice kick to it as well. And Tori got the barbecue bacon burger. I didn't take any pictures of anyone else's shit. My mom got an absolute gigantic Reuben sandwich. She ate half, and she's like, "I gotta take this other half home." And yeah, man, it was awesome, and I love going there all the time. I would usually get the BLT, but I don't know, a burger just sounded good today, and I'm glad I got one because the ones I got there are really good, man. I think I like that these places nowadays are kind of steering away from like just the thick ass patties and kind of going a little bit more thinner. Because when you get that like crust on there and shit, man, it just adds more flavor to it, and I like the consistency better, and it makes a big difference to me. So shout out to Tony's, man. Look them up. You'll see some of the shit they got. Like they got like an ice cream sundae that's like $15. That it'd be enough for the whole fucking table. And I was not in any position to order something like that, so we had to pass on dessert. But yeah, man, always make sure to stop in there when we're anywhere near Birch Run, and I love that place, man.
That's cool. You got like a
Hopefully
little
they last
tradition
forever.
place.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. I loved it, man. But I mean, I've been talking about my weekend. Like, I mean, Joe, you kind of got into what you've been doing. I mean, you guys are always moving around and shit, man. You guys ever have like a weekend where you guys just chill?
No,
I respect it. It's good to have the family
I
shit and stuff.
fucking wish.
But sometimes I gotta just be like, I need a couch day.
Well, don't get me wrong. I spent 3 years at home.
Sure. That makes
So
that's fair.
I got my life back. I'm out here doing shit. Nobody can kill me. I'm out here now. What? 60 ER visits, oxygen machine. Can't kill me, dog. I Crip walked out of heaven. After a blood clot went through my heart, I can't die.
Okay, now you got a point. You're like Batman when he crawled out of the fucking depths of hell in the pit, like where Bane put him.
Except poor and fatter.
And death was Bane, and you got him back.
I broke his back. Sent him to the pit.
Hell yeah.
Baby.
Well, yeah, speaking of fat shit, though, you want to know what I did today?
What'd you do?
I deep fried a turkey for funsies.
Yeah. Well, I'll ask when that one picture gets pulled up. But
so this picture for the listeners, I dry brined it for 3 days, 2 days. Then I melted the Kerrygold butter, that Irish butter.
That's good shit.
And I injected the shit out of it till it was exploding. And then, so that I didn't want to blow myself up, I wipe off the extra shit and I wipe off the rub, and I hit it with the what is the Me Church the whatever they're basing with the gospel, that's what it's called. I rubbed that on there and I fried that bad boy up. It's wild, dude. I never fried a turkey before, so I was kind of nervous because I put it in peanut oil or whatever, but you got to get the oil going to like 375, which sounds kind of high, right? But when you dump that bird in there, dude, you drop 50, 60 degrees. And then you're supposed to rock at like 325-ish to 350, depending on how melted you want it to get. So, but I did it on my concrete. I think I got that for $80 or $90. But dude, oh my god, it was a steal though, because I got that and I got like 3 other pots and 2 baskets and that big thermometer, the regulator, all that shit. So that big pot, 2 other pots. What else? The hooks. I got everything to do it. You know what I mean?
Where'd you get that?
I got it on Amazon after a long. I did a lot of looking because I saw that Bass Pro had one for $50, but apparently it shuts off every 10 minutes. So there's a safety feature, so you have to hit a button every 10 minutes. Let me kill myself, please.
Yeah.
This is America. Let me blow myself up.
Yeah.
But it came out real good. It came out very well. You got the next.
I gotta
picture.
get one, man.
Yeah. So what I did,
I might even get one before the turkey. All right. I might even see if you can bring yours. Griff has one, but we
buy
do
the oil.
2. Yeah, I mean of course, but
it's it is expensive though.
Being able,
it was like
peanut
$45, $45 for 3 gallons, and it was just enough to cover the bird.
Meyer had, when was that? Probably, man, sometime in like summer. They had a whole pallet of fucking peanut oil on clearance.
I got some extra though. I got canola oil as a backup.
Okay.
Because I was worried that some of the people might have a peanut allergy. You know what I mean? But it didn't matter. This is a test one. But after I did a little trick too there. You see that I got the wire grate on the pot.
Yeah.
Drain the oil in because it's still got some oil in the cavity.
Yep.
So I got a new knife too. I got a boning knife. It's super sharp ass, like 8-inch blade. Super nice Damascus shit. Whatever. So I poked a hole in it, drained it out like a water balloon. Just let it sit there. And then the next slide, please. Ooh, look at that. See that green in there?
What you said the butter. What else? What else did you get
it's like,
injected in there?
Oh,
that's from the butter?
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
that's it. Okay. It's like this.
Oh yeah, is it like garlic and herb or something? Maybe.
Yep, exactly.
Okay. I've used that butter. Okay,
dude, it's the best. Yeah, and I had to put the paper towel down because it was so juicy, dude. And it wasn't oil.
You said at the wall?
I sent someone on the wall. I think I sent him a Snapchat. I'll send him some more though. But yeah, dude. Oh my god, dude. I gave half it away because I don't need, a 15-pound turkey at my house.
Yeah,
There's only 3 of us, so I gave
right.
a good chunk of it to my father-in-law, who said it was the best he's had. Could be a liar, but it made me feel good.
Speaking
So
of
that was the
Walt,
father-in-law?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
he's got that link to how to barbecue right. So I checked
Mhm.
that out because he made a video. Walt did about, I think he smoked a turkey maybe,
Hmm.
and Malcolm Reed has a brine kit where you get like a bottle
Yeah.
of his brine, then you get these brine bags and shit. It was like $17. So I went and bought. I used Walt's link, so hopefully he gets a little
Yeah.
kickback or some shit. And I bought the kit, and then I also bought a bottle of his Cajun seasoning that I'm going to use for the
Well,
turkey
make sure
fry.
you get one defrosted all the way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got it in there since last night. Because Tori got a free turkey from her work, which
Okay, it's
was
gonna
dope. We
take a
go
couple days, man, because
14
I
pounder.
think I had to defrost it for like 5-6 days. I might have to
Yeah,
speed it up with some water, but
because I follow Malcolm on Instagram, and they dropped a thing
gee,
on there, and it
oh, I
says
can't
like a
see it.
12 to 16 pounder. You put it in there Saturday, and then you brine it Tuesday. So
Mm-hmm. Dude,
we put
speaking
it
of
in
that
there.
fat bastard, he deep fried one and smoked it. He did double to it. That's
That's what your wife's cousin John, he said he was doing the same shit this weekend. He was gonna
oh,
smoke it and then try to fry it and see how it turns out.
that's what I'm trying to do. I have I'm gonna smoke a turkey breast and then fry another turkey. And then I got quite a few things making, man. I'm made up. I'm gonna make some mac and cheese, and then I'm gonna make this with the mac and cheese is pretty good though. It's like 4 or 5 cheeses, and I don't do that roux shit. You know what I mean? Make it southern style. And then I'm making this dip, which is essentially smoked cream cheese with hot honey and some bacon. You just eat it with crackers, dude. It is you can fuck yourself up with it.
I bet.
Just scooping and scooping. Next thing you know, you're pregnant.
I'm excited though, man. I've never brined a turkey before, so that's gonna be my first time, and it's gonna be cool. And then, like I said, that little kit he sent, you get 4 of
Yeah,
those
bro.
bags, which is cool. So I'm gonna try that. And since I got 4 of those bags, I don't think you use that whole bottle on a turkey either. So I'll probably have enough to fuck around and brine those 2 for
You ever do
the big event.
injections?
I'm gonna do that as well. Last year we did the Tony, whatever the fuck his name is, Cajun
That Creole butter?
shit. Yeah, in both those turkeys. So I'm gonna do it again this year.
Mm.
You got to, man. I mean, fuck, that shit's spewing juice like the one you showed, man. I've seen those images on many adult sites.
I know. I was laughing when you.
They
What'd you
look
say?
good.
Money shot or some shit?
Yeah,
Facial, some
facial.
stupid
Yeah.
shit.
Oh yeah. That's
Like,
the
you
end of
ain't
a lot of
wrong,
vids.
bro.
Yeah. See, Dylan's his head's churning now. So
I don't
Yeah,
think
dude, I
I'm
don't
doing it
know.
this year.
I love
what's
cooking
on the
now.
Savage Thanksgiving menu this year, man? What are you doing? I know
Kielbasa.
you're making some shit happen. I wouldn't be mad at that.
I'm hoping he says it.
No, I mean, might do some frozen fish sticks. Microwave them.
Shut the fuck up. We're gonna have hush puppies. We're actually getting catered by Long John Silver's.
No, just ordering the Thanksgiving family meal from Bob Evans, which is actually pretty damn good on any given night. So,
Well, yeah, I bet.
it's pretty good. No, but I don't have
What's
to worry
that
about
run?
shit.
Like $80, $90?
No. Probably like less than probably around 50, if not less.
Is it a good amount of shit? I don't even know, man.
Yeah, what's that
It's not
fee?
that
Like
bad.
8 people, or do they say?
Or 3 big.
Yeah, we
dudes.
have. I mean, yeah. There was
That's
leftovers.
that restaurants should get fucking real about it. But feeds 8 or 3 big dudes.
Yeah, dude. Stover's family size lasagna, or just a suggestion.
Come on, dude.
No, but for real though, I don't got to worry about shit because I'm not hosting it this year. So
Oh, that's nice.
Oh,
yeah, we're going to sister-in-law's house. She just got a new home, so she wanted to celebrate with a new like housewarming party / first holiday type deal.
That's cool.
So I'm
So
gonna
what'd you
go
say?
up north.
We'll cook, and we'll bring you everything. Don't worry about it.
Nah, fuck that. I'm just gonna
You're
bring
gonna
like
stop by Bob Evans on the way.
yeah.
This
Swing
is
through.
incredible.
I made this fucking stuffing right from Bob Evans. I pulled it out of the Joe the Greek book.
Do it, bro. It'll work.
Maybe win a stuffing competition.
Do it.
Pack up some crock pots and
Just make it look like you did it. Bring a roaster and just set it in there.
Yeah.
Look at it. I made a turkey.
Maybe I'll work on like
good
a side or something. She made a whole Google Doc sheet of like an itinerary of items of like what's people already are bringing. So there's no double of anything. So it's kind of smart because you just send it through Google Drive and then you just kind of like people just check off once they're like, all right, I'm bringing this, that, and the other, and then kind of pick up from there. Like I think her mom's going to be doing desserts, pies, and shit like that. So I'll think about doing some kind of side and then go from there. I haven't really kind of game planned for that yet.
I just try to do off the wall shit that nobody else is making. I know I said some basic shit like the macaroni, but like, you know, does anybody deep frying Oreos?
We go pretty basic, I guess. We're gonna do a turkey, stuffing, cheesy potatoes, green bean casserole, and then the kids' school. I got an email from the kids' school like they did this big ass like pie sale through some like local company. So we got a Dutch apple pie coming, some cinnamon rolls that we'll probably eat, the day of, morning of, and then some dinner rolls and shit. So I'm looking forward to that. Dutch apple pie fucking rules.
Yo, what's your favorite pie, do you think?
Well, where does cheesecake fall in line in all this?
Well, I would call it eats like pie, but it is called a cake.
It's cheesecake, not cheese pie.
Right.
Let's just take it out of the equation because it's its own piece. Let's be real.
That's the case, then probably like a Dutch apple, dude.
Yeah.
I fucking love apple pie, but like the Dutch apple is the little crumbly shit on top.
Mm-hmm.
I do fuck with a pumpkin pie with some whipped cream, but yeah, man, I think the Dutch apple probably takes the cake.
That's up there for me, but I think I like banana
Takes
pudding.
The pie.
I know you like that.
I like it. That's pretty
Even
damn
the
good.
cakes and tears, right?
I gotta go. I like banana pudding for sure, dude. That's gotta be up there for me. Well, you like that?
I wish I had the video of my best man speech.
Yeah, I stole that from Dylan's best man speech.
Oh God.
He said some shit like everyone's emotional, even the cake's in tears because they had like a cake that was yeah.
Ugh.
It was a very Dylan joke, and it got minimal because it went over at pretty much everyone's head from what it seemed like, even like Josh's head.
He didn't even get it until he rewatched the fucking wedding video. And I guess him and his newly wedded wife.
I just picture you pacing around in your basement like, that is gonna fucking bang, dude. Tears, even the cake's in tears.
Yeah, I needed to warm up.
He's a little Wayne of wedding speeches. Is that what you're trying to say?
Needed to warm up the room.
Funnier though to me if it was just like a single level cake.
No, it was,
just
it was 3 tiers. It was 3 tiers.
Yeah, all right. I'm excited though, man. Thanksgiving fucking rules. What are you gonna wait? You're trying to find the video?
I want to know what Dylan's favorite is.
Yeah.
I didn't hear him say nothing.
Oh yeah, where you on the pies, man?
Green pie?
Pie.
Wink.
Damn, dude. I mean, like Dutch apple's really good.
Cherry pie?
No. Not cherry pie. No.
My mom used to pack those in my lunches all the time. The chocolate one was the best.
Dude, I hate it when you get about halfway in and fucking explode in your hand.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You get 2 good bites,
disintegrated,
and then the motherfucker splits in half. It's either if you had it out, you ruined your hand. If you had it inside the package, now you're picking it out, or fuck it, I'm done with this.
I mean, I've always been ride or die with Little Debbie.
Same.
She said the better shit. Hostess,
Swiss cake rolls.
Really where
Come on,
it
bro.
shine. People have always been like up in arms about fucking Twinkies and shit.
They're so mediocre.
I'm always, OCPs all day, oatmeal cream peasies. You got I don't know if they're not Nutter Butters.
Nutty Buddies. That's
Peanut
what
butter.
Call them.
Yeah, those are flame. What else? Cosmic brownies, obviously. I mean, those are just timeless.
The Swiss cake roll is probably top tier.
Zebra cakes. I mean, fuck.
Ooh.
The list goes on.
I'm getting diabetes thinking about
Don't
this.
let, man. Over here, fucking yeah. You just
You're
letting
good?
us look fucking fat. Once you be fat
I
a
like
little bit.
broccoli, cauliflower.
Steamed. Anything steamed.
Yeah, I like.
I like steamed pie.
He starts going on his favorite brands of vegetables. I like Green Giant.
You love a multi-grain bread.
What
You guys
the
ever heard of
fuck?
gluten-free bagels?
Completely
What are
off
you doing,
topic
man?
here, but
Yes.
my Facebook got hacked, right? A long time ago. I made a new account. So I have two Facebook accounts, one floating out there. All right. So the one with me and the profile picture with me and my dog, that's the one that got hacked. All right.
That's the Bernie Sanders one, isn't it?
It used to be, yeah. The one with
What?
me podcasting in Bobby's basement.
Big Bernie Sanders guy.
Oh, I felt the burn.
Huge.
I felt the burn. But hey, I wasn't one-sided though. I also went to a Trump rally.
Socialist.
I went to a Trump rally that same year. So I was listening to both sides.
Well, remember what we said at the end of the show, man.
I can't wait for January 6th.
That jersey you sent in the group chat had me.
Oh, dude, the January
crying,
Sixers. Dylan, you got a cop, dude. They didn't have my size.
January
Yeah.
Sixers.
I was crying.
How much was that
laughing
going for?
about it.
It was like $50.
Was it 50? I was up 40. Whatever.
It's almost worth it.
It's
Yeah,
100% worth it.
Fucking hilarious.
Dude, you could only wear it in
Wear
your
that
house
around
one
town?
time. No, dude, do not.
Hilarious.
Do not. Dude, I watched this dude. I don't know how PC this is, but mind you, a white dude, probably 50s, 60s, was wearing a shirt that says some shit along the lines of like Joe Biden's whack, Hunter's on crack, Kamala Harris isn't black. And he's wearing this dude, right? That's what his shirt said. And he's just wearing around Kroger, walking in front of all walks of life. The balls on this guy was nuts. I'm like, I don't really.
I like what's up. Fuck Joan. Fuck the hoe. I see those bumper stickers.
Yeah. It's so wild, dude. I remember he used to talk about politics. You were a fucking nerd.
On the trucks and shit, but then like on the fucking electric cars and stuff, that's where it'll just plainly say Biden Harris.
Yeah.
Like they don't have anything like that'll attack the other side.
I don't understand. Like honestly, the politics now. Like, if you used to talk about politics, you were a fucking nerd. You were boring. Now it's like sports. I don't understand it. It's like, what team are you on? Who do you play for? I don't know. Who's gonna cut my taxes?
Stuck here forever? What's up?
I'm here, dawg. I'm here. I got the video. It's not the full speech, but it is my joke that I did open up
Everyone's
with.
be like, that wasn't worth the wait, but that's right.
Well, you guys were chatting.
Actually, no, it is. It is.
It is good. All right.
It's just.
I'm waiting for okay. I'm not trying to jinx you. I'm waiting for the audio fuck up or something.
Everything that you know about Dylan, without a doubt.
Caesar, baby.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't even want to share it anymore now. You guys are assholes.
Fucking let it ride. Quit being a baby.
Let's see.
Hey,
Watch
no,
it,
the best
what?
part is the first. There's a Dylanism right at the beginning too, which is awesome.
Yeah, probably. It's only 20.
Hi, I'm Dylan. I'm Dylan. He says he's Dylan twice.
Yeah. Fuck me. Hopefully this audio works. Let me know right off the bat.
Oh, I hope it does.
I'm Dylan. Hello, I'm Dylan. I am Josh's best man. And first and foremost, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for coming here to celebrate today. What a beautiful day it's been, emotional day, even the cakes and tears.
God.
Anyway, that's my dad joke. I'll move on.
That was good, honestly.
It went over everyone's head. Like I said, the best
Yeah,
part
even
is
Josh was just like, what?
he double Dylan us in the first 2 seconds.
I think you might have set him up like, oh god, this guy's a fucking goofball.
I'm
Double
Dylan.
introduction.
Hello, I'm Dylan.
I mean, you're probably nervous. I mean, it's weird giving a speech.
Yeah,
Like,
luckily.
You need to extract that audio, dude. That should be for one of your segments or whatever.
I want to know what's up with the dude's face to your left.
I'm
to your
Dylan.
right.
Hello, I'm Dylan.
I'm Dylan. Hello, I'm Dylan. I am Josh's best man.
Whatever.
I'm Dylan. Dylan.
I wish
did
I had
alright
the
though,
full
man.
thing because it was actually pretty good.
I like
It was-
you're just like I am, dude. Like, because a lot of people they'll have the microphone in their hand and they're just reading off phone screen, man. I like to, you know, go off. Well, not off top because I will plan what I say. But
yeah,
I
and
like
that's
to just
exactly what I
fucking
wanted to do. I
be
wanted to be
prepared.
I'm
personable.
glad you did a good job for me. Thank you. It wasn't a fuck
Yeah,
fest.
I mean yeah, right. It did pretty good. I got some good feedback on that.
You were talking
Yeah,
about
next week-
cheeseburgers and shit. That was cool.
Yeah, I went through the whole shebang, man. I got some good laughs.
Dude,
There's some
that's
great
exactly how it went
pictures.
down. It was awesome. We been fucking weirdos since day one.
Straight up. I mean,
Hey, I
say,
see
"Oh,
you got a
he's
gut
fat, I'm
on you.
fat."
Hey, I see you got that gut on you. Want to see something cool?
You're broke.
Follow me over
fat?
town.
Yeah. About to change your fucking life, dude.
Yeah, you're broke. You got a gut.
No shit's
I know where we
probably
need to go.
$3 now.
Oh Christ! I'm gonna look them up. The fucking dollar
Speaking
10
of
for 10.
cheeseburgers and shit, like I told you guys, maybe I'm late to the show. I didn't see it or hear anything or any kind of ads or nothing, but I tried my very first hot and spicy McChicken last night, and it fucking banged, dude. I mean, at the end of the day, it's just a McChicken, but the fact that it adds a small little kick, which I enjoyed. I don't like the price point. It was fucking $2.49, but it is what it is. I mean, I'm gonna complain about that stuff forever, but I don't think we're ever gonna see any changes. Whatever. Welcome to fucking Biden's America, or whatever they want to say. But
FJB.
they're good, man. They are really good. Nice fucking kick to that shit. So I had a couple of those, and yeah, it's better than the original Daddy. But I wish they were a buck, man. But $2.49. The fuck, dude.
They used to be the best value out there was the McDouble. And not only just the McDouble.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that the best McDouble, Buck Road in Rossford, baby.
It is pretty good, dude.
Fuck
You said
Road.
that. I remember when you
Or
told
fuck
that to
road.
our
The Canadian guy?
and he's like, "Where the fuck is that? What are you trying to tell me that for?" I live in a whole other country.
He's like, all right, well, see you later. I guess I'll Google where the fucking Buck Road McDonald's
Shout
is
out
at.
to Luke.
I wonder what that guy's doing.
I thought about asking him back on again just for more Canadian talk because we got into a bunch of shit.
You
and it was
like-
just funny, like
Do you like
the whole-
hockey?
they have Smarties that are M&Ms or whatever. That was always
Yeah, they had different candy and shit, which you wouldn't think would
Yeah.
be a thing, but
Fuck.
hey, they don't make those sandwiches
And I
anymore.
want to this time I'm gonna give him
Fuck.
like a week's time because last time like twice we asked him like his top 3 of different things and he's just like I can't do this. So
Too much fucking pressure.
he's not good on the spot, so I'm gonna give him time. But yeah, I think I'm gonna try to bring him on maybe down the line.
So yeah, about those pies, probably like, I'll probably have to go apple as well.
Reg apple or a Dutchie?
The Dutch, yeah, it has a little crispiness to it, for sure, as
Yep.
opposed to like just like the normal apple, just whatever. But a lot of people, I mean, like I don't have a pie that
And what
I
else?
hate.
I mean, I don't think I've ever had a cherry pie. I don't know how I
No.
feel about that, or like
Bro,
blueberry or
what?
anything like that. I've never had blueberry
Cherry pie is incredible.
Sweet
I've only
potato
ever seen,
pie.
like when I think of cherry
Oh, I love
pie, I
that
just think of
too.
like a Looney Tunes episode where there's one sitting in a fucking windowsill and the smoke's just wafting through the
steam.
air, and then like
Yeah.
some fucking I don't know Tom or some dickhead just comes and steals the pie,
Some dick, some
and
fucking
burns his
wolf.
mouth.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
also if it's made right, like because I've had bad versions, but if it's made right, banana cream pies can be pretty good too.
Yeah, that's my favorite, bro. That's my go-to.
I never had one of those. I never had
Cherry's good,
key lime pie,
yeah, not for me.
like coconut cream pie, none of that shit.
You didn't bring that dessert I brought to the
Have
last
cream
turkey
pies,
fry?
but what's that?
Yeah, we know you got a kid.
Cream
Oh, yeah.
pies. Fuck yeah.
Oh, He's back, baby.
Oh no, dude! Don't do it, Blippy.
Yeah, dude. If it's anything that can cure a bad sickness, is a good cream pie.
You know his slogan? Skull fuck for a good cause, baby.
Can you want to talk about that or
skull
no?
fuck?
That shit
For a
was
good
so
cause.
funny.
Arguably the best line you ever had on the show. Second to one that was off the show, but where you said everyone's got a little autism in them.
Yeah, that's facts. I Google it.
Facts,
all right,
Google it. What?
Okay, I will.
Does everyone have autism?
Is everyone autistic?
No,
I'm not poking. I am.
Type in the signs of autism.
Yes, dash Dylan the Savage.
Type in the signs of autism, and it'll show you like a top 10 list signs or whatever. And I had like 6 of them. So I'm like, there's no fucking way.
We told you.
It says
but there's
1 in
like
100 children are diagnosed with it, and up to 30% of people may have not.
I mean, that is pretty high.
Been.
So like, I think we all have a little autism.
They literally in the highlighted on the Google thing, it says not everyone has autism. It literally highlights it.
Maybe not full blown, but I said a little.
Yeah,
no, so, like I said, I wish that was something that we could make some sort of merch on that. That's just so funny.
I don't know,
just
man.
like skull fucking bold
for a good cause.
skull fuck.
Dude, yeah, but what your kid said had me fucking crying.
Yeah,
I don't know how you would
sending you the video for that, but I don't need Jackson on the internet.
Dude, it was so funny.
He repeated that line and it was funny, but
yeah, but the second part it was even funnier though. It was like, who said that?
Yeah, because his sister was like, "Who said that?" He's like, "My dad calls him Blippy."
So you blame me?
It was your clip though. You know what I mean? It was your.
Yeah, that's fair.
It was fucking so funny to me, dude. It was so terrible.
Yeah, it had me crying when I saw it.
Poor guy. He had no idea.
I showed Jamie like 3 times. I'm like, dude, check
you can't
this
say
shit
it,
out.
man, but that's my fault. So you're not in trouble.
Dude, my kid's been saying wild shit left and right.
Yeah,
This
if I know
is
it's of my
bullshit.
doing.
He's never really repeated me like that before. But I guess he's probably about the stage now where it's gonna start happening. So I gotta be careful.
Hey, dude, it's probably too late.
I'm getting nervous now. Like I'm just gonna keep saying something stupid, and he's gonna go to school.
Dude, oh, man, I don't know about you, Joe, because I know you have a daughter, and she's in school now, right?
She goes to pre-K or whatever.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. She's almost kindergarten.
Yeah. Well, she's gonna be 4 in December. She's young, but she's a whippersnapper.
Gotcha.
And she's bigger than shit. She's super tall.
Well, yeah, so I assumed that she was a little older, but yeah, dude, my oldest, Adeline, she told her mother that she had a boyfriend.
What the fuck?
Some dude named Kai. And I'm like, who's this guy Kai? And then she's like, my boyfriend. She said it like all shy and shit. I was like, the fuck he is.
I got.
What are you gonna do?
Me and Hunter got married.
I'm look down on him.
I'll kick Hunter in this goddamn chest.
He probably comes up to your chin.
No, I was like, boys got cooties.
Is that a short joke? What was that?
Yeah.
Right.
He's a short king. He knows that.
Comes up to my chin. Did you mean to say shin?
He said what he said.
Fuck.
Yeah, call out a 4-year-old?
Dude, I don't even like the idea of talking about this. I'm so nervous about it. I don't even want to. How do I approach this?
Yeah, so next time,
dudes are dogs. You know that. I mean, I'm talking in the future, not like fucking 2nd grade or shit. You know what I mean? Like,
well, realistically, you guys got about like 10 years till you got really.
Yeah. Maybe. So do I do?
So she comes home and says she has a boyfriend. I mean,
dude, I got less than that, brother.
Her a fucking dumb sucker.
I got less than that.
Will you be my girlfriend?
When's the first time you had a girlfriend?
Now or what?
I'll give you my candy.
When's the first time you had a girlfriend, dude? We're like, what, 4th, 5th grade? Like nothing serious.
Nothing.
Yeah, it was retrospect.
Like one of the movies and shit. We were at recess for 20 minutes.
Nah, dude, we suck at face.
It's
getting pretty serious, huh?
And runs away, and then you guys are dating.
As soon as our parents dropped us off at the movie theater, it's game on.
Not in 4th grade. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Rossford was a different breed.
Grade,
no, the fuck it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
Yeah, we would have people
You're a
in
little
trench
nerd.
coats. Baby oil.
That's insane. If your parents and your quote unquote girlfriend's parents are dropping you guys off in the movies at age 8, that is
Not
insane.
8, no.
Even
Like
back
12.
then.
Like 12.
You said 4th grade.
5th, 6th.
But
I think
then again,
like
you
fourth
were
grade, you're like
in
10.
fucking times. You never know what the fuck you're talking about. So 4th grade, you probably thought you were 12. I mean, it goes into what we were just
Remember
talking
2 years
about.
ago in 2008? I'll say some shit like that.
Yeah.
No.
God damn it. No,
Yeah,
man.
anyways.
I don't even want to get into that.
Anyways, yeah, she gets chased on the playground, I guess, but you know what that means.
It is what it is, man.
Yeah. Let her live.
Like I said, if
I
it's
don't even
10
wanna
years
do
from
it.
now, then you need to fucking have the Bad Boys 2 type shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think we're doing jujitsu and firearms training. That's it. So we're gonna have to do.
That'll do it.
You starting that now?
Yeah, fuck it.
No, here, fortunately, there's a double standard, so I'm gonna let Jax loose, cut him loose.
Yep. That's it. Yeah.
You know how that goes.
Are you ready to be a
different,
grandpa?
Now his sister comes home and says, because she's 10, so we're on the cusp, 2, 3, 4 years from now.
It's so scary, dude.
Different.
What are you
It's
gonna
be
do?
wild. Like I said, I mean, you've seen that scene in Bad Boys 2.
What's that one movie with 50 Cent in it? I think it's even better.
Yeah, he takes him out in like this little weight room surrounded by like
Yeah,
20
all them
scary
thugs out
looking
there and
buff
shit.
dudes, yeah.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna do that.
something like that. Yeah.
Hey, mustache. I mean, Julian, can you get some of your friends to come to my house real quick?
Yeah. Julian, Sean, Gauze, all these fucking people.
Yeah,
Like,
we
"Hey,
get
let
the
me talk
biggest
to you."
motherfuckers I know. We're just in
Yeah.
there.
Oh, yeah.
I'm scared, dude. I don't even know what to do.
And Dylan's gonna be looking at these teenagers. Hey, 10 o'clock.
That's fucked, dude.
That's fucked up.
What? Come on.
That's fucked up.
We're talking shop. We're talking
Alright,
shop here, baby.
I'm about to get some fucking roid out. I'm gonna roid out. I'm gonna answer this door with my fist.
When you're doing that, I'll be rolling up on one of them fucking motorized scooters, baby. That's my plan.
I'm gonna fuck.
Stephen Hawkins. That's what you
Well,
do.
I'll still have like mobility. I'm just gonna be fat as shit type shit. You know how that goes. But
The doctor
we
says
got
I
time.
drink too
We
many
got time.
sody
We got
pops.
time to jot our plans and stuff. D'Lo, I don't know, because you got some stuff to celebrate on the gambling side. We can either get into that. I know we got some stuff in the mill. Where do you want to go, man? Drive the boat.
Yeah, let's go with let's I guess open up with the D'Lo lock of the week. It's time for the D'Lo lock of the week. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Last week was a ding, 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 ding cash winner. I know I was kind of flippity floppy, didn't have any fucking images to show on the podcast, but I was riding with that over 46.5 for the BGUT game was my final decision, but I was also kind of leaning towards that 10.5 plus 10.5 for BG. They both hit because later that day of the game, I was like, the over kind of, or the total points kind of ballooned to 50.5. I didn't hate it there, but I over like the past couple of days since the episode dropped and the day of the game, I was like, I do like this plus 10.5 a lot. So I smashed the plus 10.5 as my final. And I posted that on our Twitter page at TSP_2019, where you get all the latest TSP news. Be sure to follow. It was posted on there, and yeah, BG was fucking crushing it, and then they let it slip away in the second half, but only lost by 1. So that was a D'Lo dub for last week. And if you just listen to the episode and smash that 46.5, that also hit as well. The 50.5 also hit, because I think there was like 60 or something.
That's the last 2 or 3 there, man. So you gotta start stacking them. But Last two or three.
Gotta start stacking. But for this week, not much going on. I'm going with another Monday Night Football because I like this matchup. We're finally starting to get some good prime time games with this Monday Night Football game. It's going to be a Super Bowl rematch with the Philadelphia Eagles going to Kansas City to face Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. So, with that being said, the D-Lo lock of the week will be...
Oh, shit.
Chiefs, -2.5, -115 on FanDuel. Chiefs are 6-3-0 against the spread this season. When the Chiefs are favored by 3 or more this season, they are 5-3 against that spread. And the Chiefs are 4-1 against the spread at home. And not to mention, that's not written on here, Taylor Swift's parents are going to be meeting Travis Kelce's parents in the suites. So, if Taylor Swift is actually there, which I don't know if they're going to be or not, but if she is, Travis Kelce is actually going to wake up and play and actually get some good stats. So, if that all being in effect, I'm pretty sure Hurts is also hurt, no pun intended, but he's dealing with something in the knee, I'm pretty sure still, kind of a lingering thing the past few weeks. And, the Chiefs and Eagles are kind of playing wishy-washy football. Both look beatable, but they always come out with a dub because they just overcome their own mistakes, slow starts. Ultimately, I'm trusting the data against the spread. I think they're going to cover. Could be like a 24-21 kind of game. They'll cover the spread or like something low like that. But also, I don't think I think the over-under is like 46.5 last I looked. I'm kind of leaning, this isn't the lock, a lean on the under. Because unders have hit incredibly high in primetime games. I think it's like astonishing, like 23-8 this season in primetime games so far. The under has hit. So if you don't like this Chiefs, but you like to play the total points, the under might be the way to go. That is my lean for this week. The lock, Chiefs -2.5, ladies and gentlemen.
There it is. Let's see if you can stack them up.
Hope so.
2 in a row. I got Jalen Hurts on my fantasy team, so I'm hoping he balls out.
Ooh, what flavor are you drinking there?
This is orange. A little bit of orange. I'm a fucking avid user of Red 40, so.
Ooh. Fuck my sperm count.
It just helps me
else
drink.
they say.
Dude, no, because if they say the more you come, the more potent your sperm is. There's fucking.
Dude, so your last medical fact was everybody had autism, and now.
No, I did not say everyone has autism. Get it right.
Yeah,
Don't.
Hold on. I want to see where he goes here.
All right. Hands off.
I need to first clarify the mishandling of words here. I said everybody or all of us have a little autism in us. That was just based on a quick Google search.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's skip ahead to today's. The coming.
Come. So yes, with sperm.
Pause.
With sperm. All right. I was at least told this, or maybe read this somewhere, but a study has shown, okay, that the more you come, or like produce sperm, so to speak, you build up the potency of that sperm. Like more frequently that you like use it, the more potent it becomes.
What is that, Reader's Digest?
I have no idea what that is. I could do a quick Google search right now, though.
Yeah, but if you Google it that way, you can find whatever you want.
If
you know what I mean?
Google search what you just said. The more you come, the more potent it is. You're gonna get some sort of dick pill advertisement.
I'm doing it right now. More
you want to grow
come,
6 inches in length and girth? Take 2 of these, and you'll come more.
Potent it is.
This is fucking insane.
Got a lot of slutty moms in my area.
I knew it. I knew something fucked up was coming.
No, just kidding. All right, see. So the first thing that pops up, high volume ejaculates may in fact have lower sperm concentration due to dilution issues. That doesn't answer my question.
Why would it concentrate more if you're just spitting it out nonstop? You gotta let them fucking pool together.
So I feel like you were not only debunked, but also 100% wrong.
No, Dr. Joe, I'm telling you.
I'm not the doctor. You're the one with the shit medical advice.
What are you saying? You're fucking smacking your pud nonstop?
You have to, dude. You want to keep having kids?
Are you gearing up? Are you gearing up for
yeah, we're working on a third.
Oh God!
So it's like a way of trying to like concentrate it to make it a boy.
That's the plan.
D-Lo Jr.
Well, dude, hypothetically, she gets deployed. What happens?
If it is a boy, his middle name's got to be Douglas. I mean,
no, we're thinking Joseph.
What? You're not gonna show love to the OG? Caesar?
Well, Joseph, in a sense, it does because that's his middle name and that's his father's name. So my grandpa.
I'm surprised you like little Dylan Joseph. They'll call him little DJ.
That's how you called him. Like, what did you call him? PP or Peepaw? Peace?
PP.
He called him. It wasn't. It was something.
It was like
off the wall.
It was Ger Peepaw.
Yeah.
Yeah. Little Gerp.
Talked about it on one of the little Gerp.
Yeah.
That sounds like one of these fucking mumble rappers.
Yeah. Chi-Town South Side, little Gerp.
He had a badass hat when we used to go camping as a family way back when. Back in Put-in Bay.
Fadese?
No, not a Fadese. Even though he definitely could rock one. He had a custom made hat where it said Old Fart on it. In the
he got that custom made.
Old Fart. But the brim of the hat came out like 2 feet. It was so badass.
Type shit.
Yeah, Sandlot, you said?
Yeah, what's his face? The
Rodrigo, what the fuck is that?
No, not him. The main character.
I don't know, man. I haven't seen that movie in a long time.
Dylan, you're not going to find anything that supports your case. So, I mean...
All right, dude. I'm reading studies from .gov, okay? Government never lies.
I'll get the fuck off there right now. Why are we Googling cum? Let's just get away from this already.
It's for fucking science, Joe.
Game.
It's science.
Very dangerous.
It's all right.
Take more zinc.
Rules.
I'm trying to find here. Science rules.
Science.
Come.
Hey, did you ever hear the Chinese version of the Bill Nye song?
Yeah. Beer.
It's so good.
Yeah, let's do.
All right, what? Maybe I was wrong.
Barstool. He said they turned it into a drinking game.
Yeah, that's why I saw it. I was dying.
Beer.
Maybe
you fucking passed out when the song starts.
I was hilarious. He's like, TJ, can you play Bill Nye the Science Guy in Chinese?
Who would have thought it would have been different? You know what I mean? Like the Dragon Ball shit's the same. You know what I mean? I don't get it.
All right, Dylan. Let's get into the
it says we therefore conclude that even though repeated semen ejaculation on alternate days do affect the density and volume of the semen. The most important overall effect is not such, so they impair the potential fertility of the man who. Okay, so it doesn't affect the fertility potential, but I guess it does.
No shit. Dash
affect
Bobby
the
Hall.
density. So if you're trying to fucking get more denser ropes, I'm just saying.
I feel like you gotta take a break. There's probably a certain timing.
No days off, Joe.
Fuck that. Do the Amelia comes searching
Plus,
weirdo.
we're in November, so December you should be spitting out fucking milky rope. Anyway, let's get into the middle. Let's get into the middle, baby.
Check his hands for cum.
For a good cause. Yeah, so around the mill, baby. Here with your D-Lo. Got a few things here, just 3 topics. One of the topics that you're bringing up, Bobby, kind of ties in with my last one that I'm going to have to bring up. But first and foremost, we're going to go with video games. All right, video games. So the publisher for GTA 6 recently made a statement. Nothing about GTA 6 in general, but just video games in general and how that the pricing should be going forward. There was a rumor out there that we discussed on the pod a few weeks back about video games costing like $150 fucking dollars. And that'd be insane, as we all kind of like got used to. I think when we first started playing video games, it was probably what, $50, and then it kind of went up to $60, and then now it's $70 for the next gens, and $150 would be quite ridiculous. But this publisher for GTA 6 announced that maybe video games should be priced by per hour game played. So there would be like, for example, for every hour that you play the game, you're spending $5 for that game.
I guarantee they hack that, and you'll never pay $1. You know, if you got to clock in, somebody will figure it out, and that'll be
that
free.
would be wild.
Let them do it. I'll get the games for free then. Play on a private server.
Yeah, essentially,
I'm not paying like $1 a minute.
So dumb. 12 hours. I mean, that's $70.
Well, I think the essential it would be like option basis, not like it would be automatic, but it'd be like an option basis. So you pay for this game, $150, or do you want to pay $5 an hour? I guess that'd be the essential breakdown.
That still sucks. Those are terrible choices.
And they act like they didn't make like $1 billion that first week. And then how long have they been milking out a decade and
keep the fucking microtransactions?
Yeah,
shove those.
That's already horse shit,
right?
Which is fucked. Like that's your other option is the bullshit microtransactions. The money in that game is so like I'm talking about GTA 5 is so fucked, and you can get $1 million for like what I don't know what is it $3.5 million for $50. You can't even buy anything in that game for that because the inflation in the game is so fucked up. All the new vehicles come out, they're $6 million yacht and yada yada. You can't even buy it. It's fucked up.
Yeah, that's why you use the cheat codes, dude. Get unlimited funds.
Yeah, single player, but everybody plays GTA Online.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it though. I'm sure the price is going to be normal. I mean, they're probably putting this bullshit news out there to get community response, and obviously, I mean, just based on this very short sample of TSP responses, like. I mean, that's just not going to fly. I mean, that's just not going to... I would imagine the bulk majority of most people who play video games would highly, highly disagree with the notion of going to a per-hour basis or $150 all around. Like, that's ridiculous.
I think the new model is going to be subscription-based. Kind of like Game Pass.
Like
everybody will be there. But it'll be more expensive, probably, but I feel like it's going to be like cable. Or like how cable went with their, now you got HBO Max, you got Hulu. It'll be like you got to subscribe to Rockstar, you got to subscribe to Bethesda. It'll turn into that shit. You know what I mean? You want Madden? You got your EA Pass. That's what it's going to turn
shit
into.
First.
Dude, EA's been fucking up forever.
Yeah, fix their shit first, big time.
Should have never got rid of
Madden 24.
We'll just wait for the next one, I guess.
Yeah, we'll see. I use those people who are like avid Madden players on YouTube, and they're my guinea pigs to find out gameplay and all that shit. The shit that I care about. I'm probably not going to get another Madden until after I get NCAA or whatever they call it now, because I think that's
this
coming out
year, right?
Yep, okay. Should be coming out in 2024, I believe.
What do they say?
Yeah, until they push it back again. I just couldn't believe that they talked about it. When they first talked about it, it was like 2 or 3 years away from being released. I'm like, why would you tease me like that, dude? Now I'm blue-balled for 3 years? Fuck.
I mean, that's what's about to happen with GTA 6.
Can't even sit down. I'm so
they had an announcement for the announcement trailer. Like, what the fuck?
It's going to be a big game. It's going to be big.
Of course it will be. I mean, it'll be another decade-long game.
Drops the ball ever. I mean, their games are usually pretty fucking authentically awesome.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like, even from like Red Dead and all that shit.
Between GTA as well is the fact that they dropped 2 fire-ass games in Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2.
Yeah.
But they did drop the ball on something that remastered edition of the GTAs. There was so many glitches,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
shit, and they
100%.
fucked
I
up
agree.
that bad. Like original titles, yes, the remastered shit was trash. It didn't fucking work. It was glitchy. All they did was have like AI upscaler run on it, and they're like, yep, good enough. They didn't test it, they didn't look at it. San Andreas had a lot of problems, but I think the GTA 3 remaster might have had the worst. Like cars just falling through the levels and shit. Just fucking falling through levels, for no reason. Like you're driving down the road, and all of a sudden it just goes black. Like someone turned your TV off. But you're still in the game. You can hear everything. It's fucked up.
I
Other than
gotcha.
that, good job.
What you got, D-Lo?
100%. Yeah, you mentioned in pre-production, Drake. He released a new EP or album, whatever he wants to call it, Scary Hours. What are your thoughts on that? You wanted to talk about that, and I also have an additional, I guess, little bullet point attached to that album as well.
Well, I think we talked about it when Joe Budden called Drake out. That initial response eviscerated Joe Budden, but thanks to Joe, Drake came out with just straight 6 songs, just straight fucking bars. He's rapping his ass off. Got a second song with J. Cole on there that they crushed.
Ooh,
And,
what's that one
great, man.
called?
Appreciate it. I don't know off the top because I just listened to it yesterday.
I'm looking it up now.
Evil Ways. So he's on there with J. Cole. He's got production by Alchemist, who's like, the hip hop fucking head producer. So
Yeah.
Drake said, all right, well, you think I wasn't rapping on this? So let me raise you one. And came back through and dropped this little 6-track EP, which really, if you go on Apple Music, it kind of made it so it's like a deluxe version of the actual album. So I don't know if he did that probably to boost sales and shit on For All the Dogs. That's what I'm guessing, but
Oh, I see. I looked it up now. It's like an attachment to it. I
yeah,
see.
it looks like it's like For All the Dogs, Scary Hours, Deluxe Edition, or
Edition,
I don't know,
yeah.
some shit. So it's good, man. It's really good. I mean, Drake can fucking rap, dude. So and he had he had a couple tracks on the actual album like that, but he was telling everyone it was gonna be that old Drake sound, and he came through and did a lot of like new age type stuff, which I think kind of pushed a lot of people maybe away or came off a
Well, how
certain
many
way.
albums this fucker put out? You know what I mean? He's got to do something different eventually. Something weird. Take a
Yeah, but
risk.
he's just like that dude because he's like 36, 37.
37.
So
Yeah. I just have his shit pulled up. That's why I know that.
and he's just like he's doing rap songs with 20-year-olds and shit and just trying to make this type of shit that they like. Whereas everyone that is in our age group that pretty much grew up with Drake since he's been out, we were looking forward to some of that shit. But this is kind of that. I mean, he's rapping and it's fucking good, and he keeps up with the J. Coles and shit. It just shows that you know what the fuck I am. I'm one of the goats, and you wanted some rap. Here you go. And, he takes some shots at people like Joe Budden takes some more clapbacks, and
I still don't
it's good shit.
understand
I
Joe
enjoyed it.
Budden's popularity or stance on anything. Like, what's why is his opinion valued so highly by certain people? When I feel like he had Pump It Up, and that just was like a product of the time.
He built up a pretty big like cult following because he released quite a few things after that. Obviously, it wasn't like commercially successful, but it had a lot of mixtapes and stuff that were like big online and stuff. And then he came, he dropped that podcast, I don't know, 2015, 16, like kind of before everyone started dropping shit like crazy. So like he's kind of one of the OGs in that space too. So that's kind of why people look to him for his thoughts and stuff. And he's kind of smart with it because after that whole shit with him and Drake popped off a couple weeks ago, because he has a Patreon, so he dropped that week's episode on Patreon exclusively.
Oh, what a motherfucker!
So I'm sure
That's
he
smart.
gained a bunch of subscribers, and then he just said, I think yesterday on Twitter, that this week's episode again will be exclusively on Patreon. So I mean, it's kind of a smart business.
Yeah,
move on his
you
end.
can find that shit somewhere.
Well, yeah, I mean that first episode, I was able to find the clip that with all the juice in it on Twitter and just watched it. But
somebody will put it on TikTok in 94 parts.
yeah, exactly. So I just actually watched Forrest Gump on TikTok today.
Jesus Christ.
You can though. He's fucking
Yeah,
around, but you can.
I mean, it's like he said, it's like part 90, part
Yeah.
fucking whatever.
Swipe over that guy's page and just keep going. You'll watch the
Yeah.
whole fucking movie.
That's just it's good shit, man. Is he smart or is he like me?
I know, part 95.
It's probably one more than that.
What's your other bullet point, Dylan? What you got on this?
Yeah, so I haven't listened to the EP yet, but that was brought to my attention through the ether that there was a specific shout out on one of the songs, Red Button, to a specific someone. And that someone was Taylor Swift. She got a shout out, and people are calling it an absolute one of the highest praises from Drake in a song, because the quote is, Taylor Swift, the only insert N-word that I ever rated, only one that could make me drop the album just a little later. So her blow up actually halted Drake's album release, because he's like, I ain't gonna fuck with this. It's gonna be hidden in the shadows. Like Drake is going to be hidden in the shadows of Taylor Swift. So he's going to wait for that to kind of settle down. And
sure.
I mean, that's smart, very strategic.
Very smart, but also very respected by Drake, or Taylor Swift is very respected by Drake. Is what I'm trying to say. But
he knows what it is, man. I mean, that's the smart move.
Yeah, 100%.
Even like, I don't know, anybody that in that elite stature, Beyonce, or I don't even know who else, like a J. Cole, like it'd just be crazy to drop at the same day as any of those people, because you're gonna split your fucking fan base.
Right.
But she's the absolute top. I mean, she's the fucking whatever's beyond elite. That's where she stands.
Do people even buy music anymore?
For her, they probably buy every fucking.
What I mean though is like
plus,
they don't like just have Spotify. You know what I mean? I don't. How does that even work?
I think vinyls are really in again, so I think a lot of people buy vinyls and shit.
Yeah, they are.
I always wonder, like, they sold X amount of copies. I'm like,
apparently vinyls are like
for it?
The purest way to listen to music, apparently.
So they say, yeah.
It probably came from a guy with a handlebar mustache, though, so I'm not going to listen to that. I rode my unicycle in and I ripped my corduroy pants.
Does Julian spin vinyl or something?
Yeah.
Ooh. Possibly.
He looks like he has a nice collection.
We're going to have to find out about that.
I bet he's got Blink-182 on vinyl. That's my guess.
And just ask him that. Do you spin vinyl?
All right,
we'll see if he answers the next 5-10 minutes.
Speaking of Blink-182, they released a song not too long ago. I can't think of the fucking name of it right now, but basically it highlighted their entire career as a band. And that's actually pretty good. It's pretty damn good, because the music video itself, as they're singing the song, it goes through all their memorable music videos. They're on a green screen, and it goes through the backgrounds of all their different music videos that they did throughout the years. Actually pretty good.
What's your favorite one? What's My Age Again?
No. First Date's up there. I used to, obviously, All the Small Things is an absolute banger. That song, by the way, is One More Time. One More Time by Blink-182. I just had to look it up, but
I did send him the text, but I get nothing. Yeah, Daft Punk. They were pretty hard at the time.
And I think the song's I Miss You. Me and Charlie used to duet that song on our way to the mall in Toledo.
Charlie had a little spice for you on Twitter, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know he was a Ravens fan, so that was interesting.
Who the fuck is a Ravens fan?
He was calling me out for saying that I wished pretty much death on Lamar Jackson, and that wasn't the case. I was like, if that motherfucker wants to run, I'm finally glad that people aren't letting up and letting him gain a couple extra yards on the sidelines, what I'm saying. All right? We fucking popped him. He was trying to get some more yards. Even the fucking broadcaster.
Speaking of that, there's a funny fucking tweet this week saying that the AFC North is a Lamar Jackson injury away from what the fuck was the line? Shit. No, I forgot.
What a banger.
Oh yeah. Sorry. The AFC North is a Lamar Jackson injury away from Kenny Pickett being the fourth best AFC North.
What?
He's so bad. He's not good. Yeah, Kenny Pickett's trash, and they are definitely winning despite Kenny Pickett. But neither here or there. Charlie Moore was calling me out saying that I was wishing injury upon him, and that wasn't the case. I'm just like, hey, dude, I want him to rethink his decisions. All right? If you force Lamar Jackson to be one-dimensional, that only increases your chances of being a fucking victor.
Your blood was getting a little warm.
No, I mean, it wasn't as, like, I was just like, hey, I'm not hoping for injury here, all right? People that were, what was getting me more warm was, like, Deshaun Watson news came out, and then there's a bunch of people coming right out of the fucking drafts of their tweets with all the massage therapist jokes, and it's like, first off, you don't massage a fucking fractured bone. I don't know where these jokes are coming from, but anytime that Deshaun Watson's trending, they have to like, oh, I got this in the draft. Let's fucking bring up this. So, I mean, he's going to have that target on his back the rest of his life, probably. But
the one that did make me laugh a little bit was someone said Deshaun Watson indeed did not have a happy ending. And that made me laugh.
That's fucked.
It's fucking, yeah. What?
Or maybe it was like for once did not have a happy ending. I'm like, all right, that's good. That's funny.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's keep rolling.
Yeah,
what do you got?
Never wishing injury on someone. I want Lamar to like feel some fucking football hits for once. You know, like rethink about running the ball every time or whatever. You know, obviously if it's in legal bounds, like late hits are obviously cheap. But moving on. Final topic here. We talked about Adam22 and his wife getting fucked for a grand prize in a reality TV show last week.
What you said it is just so wild, bro.
It's facts. But yeah,
the intro video last week was fucking funny, dude. Winner gets to fuck his wife.
Long dick style.
Yeah, dude. But yeah, so this is a real thing. This is an actual thing. They got some clips and shit. And I know that, Bobby, you mentioned one of the contestants is Crip Mac. Are we, as a podcast, backing Crip Mac to be the winner of this show?
Yes.
Well, here is a snippet.
I watched a clip. He wanted to fight Adam22 off rip. And it's like, dude, the winner gets to fuck his wife with Adam22.
That'd be wild.
But Crip Mac did some sus shit in this clip. If it's a clip, I think so, dude. He did some sus shit.
He's a fucking
Well, this is
goober.
a snippet of his introduction video that he sent in. So
he does some sus shit.
It's only like 29 seconds or 21 seconds. I don't know if it's a full thing, but I could probably look at it's what Adam22 tweeted on his actual account.
And I'm
so
a crap.
Here goes nothing.
It's Crip Mac. I'm here. Let you know I'm trying to win Lita's heart over so I can bust her coochie in asshole like she wants and treat her how she needs to get treated. I'm gonna fight anybody over her. Hey, Lena, you're mine. Quit playing, dude. I'm a crap. It's Crip.
Well, that's not the clip I was thinking, but
He didn't disappoint though.
yeah.
He's a weirdo, man.
Careful scrolling on that page, man. I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah, you're gonna
Let's
come.
go get sus real quick. Hold
I
on
would
a
leave it
second.
I
right
wouldn't do
there.
that. I
I
would
wouldn't
not
go any
do that.
further.
Yeah.
Hold on.
There you
find
go. Come across some shit.
Yeah, real shit, dude.
Because there was a video where like they wanted to square up.
Yeah, that's the one I saw. You want to fight Adam22? And I was like, dude, like this is a partner thing. He's like, nah, I'm trying to win her heart over.
What?
And then he grabs Lena's ass, and I'm like, ooh.
And you know it's got to be
Wasn't really
scripted.
feeling that.
It's got to be.
Probably. Most things are these days, right?
I feel like they're all like that.
If it's a boxing match.
Yeah, the Paul brothers are involved.
It's U.S.
All
champ.
for
Better
tickets.
respect.
Yeah, they're Cleveland Heights boys.
Don't
Gotta
take too
respect.
long to fucking try to find this shit, man, because this is the third time we're watching you stare at a fucking computer.
I said you guys got to carry me.
Well,
just producing over here.
Why don't we wrap this shit up?
Yeah, we don't gotta find it. It's not that big a deal.
Fine then.
At the end of the well, I do want to add one more thing because I want to talk about that Andre 3000. Now I haven't listened to it. I know it came out earlier this week that he was dropping a new album, and everyone was like, "What the fuck?" Like, okay, everyone kind of got hyped, and then quickly it was revealed that it was going to be with zero raps, just straight flute. Like, okay, whatever. I mean, he's been spotted around on the internet for the last fucking 5 years, walking around all over the place with this fucking giant flute. So that's his thing now. And he had an interview with GQ where he was saying that like all these people think he's got all these raps laying around, and that's just not the case. And how he feels like it would be inauthentic for him to rap at 48 years old because he's like, what do they want me to rap about? Like me getting a colonoscopy and stuff. And
that shit was funny when he said.
And I'm
that,
like, you know what, dude? You're Andre fucking 3000. You can spin some shit around and make that shit fucking sick. That's what you do, man. Of course. I mean, Jay-Z is fucking 56 years old and he still fucking raps. Nas still raps his ass off. I know he's got to be in his 50s as well.
I wonder if he
guys,
just
like,
his
Lil
heart
Wayne's
does
in his
not.
40s,
You know what I mean?
2 Chainz in his 40s. Like, Big Boy still raps. I mean, that's his dude. Like, they're the same age. So it's like, you can't use that excuse, man. Just if you don't want to rap, that's cool, man. You can fucking play your flute and shit and do what you want to do. But don't say that you don't think it'd be inauthentic at 40 years old. Like
That reminded me of a tweet from the morning show of 92.3 The Fan with Ken Carmen and Anthony Lima. But Anthony Lima tweeted out one of the videos or one of the songs from that album, the flute album. And he said that it should be replaced for the third down for the Cleveland Browns. So they'll play the flute. It's third down. Just have the flute playing in the background because it gets people pumped the fuck up.
I've seen some videos of like on TikTok, like listening to the Andre 3000 album, and it was fucking from that one scene. It was a Dave Chappelle skit where he's got like goat legs and he's playing that flute.
Yeah, it's been in my brain for like 20 years. He's just
yeah, man. Fucking awesome.
That's wild, dude.
But I think Dylan, is that all we got?
That's all we got for Around the Mill.
Okay. Well, we are going to be off next week. We're going to enjoy some time with the family, eat some leftovers. You see what the fuck's going on in the background of my photo. Humongous game next week between the Buckeyes and Michigan Wolverines. I think it'll be, number 2 versus number 3 by next week. So I think Georgia absolutely fucking thrashed Tennessee. So they're still going to be number 1. And there's going to be a lot of vitriol and, some shit involved with this game this year because, as everyone knows by now, Michigan kind of got caught cheating, and Michigan thinks Ohio State was the one that snitched on them, even though I think a lot of their own people did it for them. But that'll add a little extra something there. I'm excited for it. Ryan Day, I kind of low-key feel like his job's on the line because he's gotten ass fucked by Michigan the last 2 years. And that's a big thing right here, man. Don't matter how many wins you rack up, if you go to the playoffs or not, top priority every year, you got to beat Michigan, dude. You got to do it. And
do you think that's more important than a championship?
It's like probably 1A, man. 1A, 1B. Like they take that shit so fucking serious, dude. It's pretty wild, but it'll be fun. I don't know what I'm doing for that yet, but can't wait, baby. Go fucking Bucks. You see the fucking insignia, wrong side, insignia, and let's go, baby. But in the meantime, I hope I speak for all of us when I say I hope everyone has a great Thanksgiving. Definitely want to see some plates. That's always one of my favorite things. I like to see everyone's fucking plates. Make sure you're wearing them fucking elastic waistbands. I know I fucking will be. Those of you that got to dress nice and wear jeans and fucking belts and shit and plaid button-ups and stuff. Sorry to hear it. That's gonna be rough. Can't do it. But I'm excited. I'm very excited. And we'll be back 2 weeks from now with our guy Terrell Wright, aka Mingo Jackson. And that'll be fun catching up with him. And I know there'll be a lot of laughs there.
Yeah.
And then we'll end it off for the year with our boy Todd Stahl. Like I said, they've been teasing a big announcement, and they're waiting until they're on with us for episode 161 to make that giant announcement. So make sure you tune in on that. I really have no idea what it is. I believe it's gonna be something with youth wrestling, and I'm excited. And I know Todd's gonna have some big stories for us because he himself got back into the game as well. So that's gonna be something we'll talk about. And he's gonna have some photos where he gave friend of the show Paul Tippy a black eye. Very funny story and a very funny image to check out. So we got some great stuff coming down the line here along the way. So but in the meantime, we're gonna enjoy a little time with the fam next week, and we'll come back to it and we'll talk some more shop. But and with Todd, I'll be announcing the Kyle of the Year for 2023. Looking forward to that. And then we're going to do our annual, awards for Fucko of the Year, Cuck of the Year, Rookie of the Year, and MVP. So we'll each have our own little list there. Todd's going to join us in that as well in the last episode. And other than that, D'Lo, you know what time it is.
Yes, sir. Couldn't have said it better myself. Great things coming down the pipeline of TSP. Hope you all have a wonderful Thanksgiving. And be thankful for, whatever you want to be thankful for. I'm thankful for these guys that I get to talk to each week. And you, the listeners who come in and subscribe and fuck the like button. This week was a big week in growth. And I hope we continue to do so throughout the upcoming weeks with these episodes. Hope you're enjoying the episodes. Leave any comments down below. If you have any suggestions, questions, anything like that, we want you, the listener, to be a part of the TSP experience. You don't just want to hear three guys talking, maybe with the fourth when we have a guest on, but we want to bring you on the show as well. We can take calls as well. So if you want to hop on the show, just let us know beforehand. We can always do that. Or like Bobby likes to do, cold call some people. Any kind of suggestions, just leave it down below in the comments. What's that?
Did Julian text you back?
Nope.
Damn.
He probably like, what the fuck are you talking about? Do I spin vinyl?
I think he's down in Tennessee with his sister, if I remember right. So
I was gonna say he's probably too busy spinning 45s on a fucking squat bar, dude.
Probably chances are better eating some sort of red meat.
Absolutely. Fuck.
Combing his mustache.
He's barbaric. But anyway, sorry to get you. I wanted to get the answer before we get off because I do know he snowboards, but I'm not sure about the vinyl.
In New York.
That's impressive.
100%.
But back to the closer. Just be sure to skull fuck that like button, ladies and gentlemen. That's the theme here. Skull fuck it for a good cause. From myself, Bobby, and Joe, have a wonderful Thanksgiving, a wonderful 2 weeks, and we'll catch you on the backside for 160, ladies and gentlemen.